Hey y'all, I'm Marika, aka Brooklyn Betty. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome if you're new here. I'm new here. I'm like brand spanking to this YouTube experience, YouTube community, and I'm loving it so far. If you missed last week's or if you tuned into last week's video, you know that I was just an emo salad child. Like I was just all over the place. I was all in my feelings. And this week I'm feeling so much better. Like I had a lot of hard conversations with people. I got a lot of clarity. And I'm just excited for like my new relationships and the new expectations that I have built with my friends. So I'm excited about that, and I'll keep y'all posted because you know I'm a yapper. I'm gonna talk your head off about what's going on. Firstly, we all know that feelings are not facts, and usually when somebody comes to you about how you made them feel, our first thought is to retaliate, to defend. And coming from Ms. Know-It-All, like I feel like I know so much about a bunch of things, so I hate being wrong. So growing up, that was a big thing for me, like admitting that I'm wrong and apologizing. Even now, to this day, sometimes it's hard. But what you have to realize is although feelings are not facts, that you don't discredit people's feelings. Like when they come to you saying, oh, I don't feel hurt or I don't feel XYZ, that time is not the time for you to be like, oh no, well, why would you feel like that? Or blah, blah, blah. Or to brush them off because their feelings are valid. So firstly, acknowledge and apologize for your role in making them feel the way they feel. And the apology is never, I'm sorry if, because no, ain't no if. This is what I'm saying. So you apologize for your part of whatever happened in the situation, and then you go on to explain why you did what you did or why you thought X, Y, and Z. Because we don't communicate and we don't all want the same things. Like maybe my definition of being and feeling heard differs from the way you would like to be seen and heard. So I think it's very important for us to honor one another's feelings. And very importantly, take accountability. Like the theme is always take accountability. We always want to self-reflect and see what our role is in a situation because we're not perfect. Like we doing some of the things, like some of this toxic stuff and these friends fallouts and all of this stuff. Like you not innocent. Me included. Like I'm big contributor. Like I know that. I'm very nonverbal. Like I be feeling all of the things, but I have a hard time sometimes saying what I feel and what I need and what I want. And that's tricky because nobody's a mind reader. So for all of this year and moving forward, like I want us to be happy and healthy and emotionally intelligent, well-rounded adults. So we take responsibility, we take accountability. But enough of that because I don't want it to turn into no soap opera, this long telenovela. Yo, speaking of soap operas, do y'all remember Passions? Like I'm that old. Like we had no business in our 20s like being hooked on Passions. Like bro, like that show was insane. But the reason why I'm here is because I want to show y'all my coat collection. Like I'm coat obsessed. Like I have named myself the coat goat, like Cody Bryant. Like I am like obsessed with coats and like good coats and statement coats. So I'm very happy to share those. I think now is the perfect moment because I'm moving. So like they're all pulled out, ready to be boxed up and everything anyway. And speaking of the move, y'all, I ended up finding a moving company that was like in the $400 range. And although I think it's amazing, but let me just establish, like if it's something that I don't want to buy, it's giving Eugene Krabs. It's giving Julius from Everybody Hates Chris. Like I'm not trying to open my wallet for nothing. So yeah, I've been bargaining and haggling and 400 was the best that I could do. But PayPal, after I paid my down payment for the move, one of my items on eBay sold for like $450. So it's giving like I lack nothing. Like I'm always going to have what I need. And I implore everybody, because I used to be a person that used to operate and function out of lack. Like, oh no, I'm scared. I don't want to do this because I might not get this. But once you start operating from abundance, like, oh, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to always have what I need. You will always literally have what you need. Like literally the word in the tongue is a powerful thing. So just keep manifesting and speaking over the things that you want and expect in your life, and all will be well. But without further ado, like let's say hello to my little friends. Like let me show you my coats, and we might be here for a while, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold you. I didn't even count how many there were. So yeah, like get you a little snackage, get you some popcorn, get you a little beverage, little beverage, and we about to go through the coats, okay? Let's keep it cute. Y'all, my arms about to be tired again like last time. But this, and these are in no particular order. Like I don't be having, well, I'll call out favorites when I have favorites. But this, I got this thrifted. This is like a Aztec like print. They call it like, I want to say like Southwestern or something like that, you know, to be politically correct. But this is like a very long coat. It is super durable. It has a little hood on here. This is like one of my favorite finds. I probably found this like maybe 4 years ago. And I just really love it because I love maroon. Like if it's one fall color that I love, it's the ox blood. I don't be doing a lot of the fall tones, but I really love this dark burgundy. And I love the blue accents on this. But yeah, this is a thrifted baby. And she is so super good. This is a Norma Kamali like puffer camo jacket. It has the cinched waist, so it gives you like a little peplum stitch, and it has a hood. I love this. It's so special because it is like a cotton fabric. It's a puffer, but it's not like that nylon. And I really love that because it really gives that you can like dress it up. Like this is, you know, puffers, like people usually consider them to be more casual. But I love this because it's not that nylon swishy material. Like you could take it a little bit more serious when you get dressed. Like you could wear it with some nice wide leg pants and just really wear it as like a fit. Like it's not like a casual situation. So I really, really love this coat for that reason. All right, y'all, 3 coats in and I'm already calling favorites. Y'all, this coat is like seriously one of my favorite coats because this is a Hudson Bay vintage coat and it's kind of made out of like these old blankets. And I had always been on a search for one, but I could never find it in my size. And I finally found one and she is just super gorgeous. And I really love, like I've had this coat forever. She's not like one of my main coats that I'll wear all the time, but all-time favorite, like not going nowhere. Such a staple in my closet. She is just gorgeous, like statement piece. It gives luxe, it gives chic, it gives she's rich, it gives she's fancy, and she's a bougie, honey. This coat you could literally just wear with anything. Jeans, you could dress it up. This is from H&M and I think it came out about 2 years ago, and this was like all the rave on the internet, and I had missed it and then signed up for a back in stock notification, and the way I checked out expeditiously was insane. But this is like one of my favorite coats. Like when you just feeling blah and you put this on, it's just like the revival. You just feel like everything, like 101 Dalmatians, but not the polka dots. But you know how her coat was just like so lush. That's how this is. This viral Macy's Yeti coat that has these tassels on the bottom, very much a nod from Bottega. They had like a Bottega coat that was like cream that came out that looked like this around this time. But low key, high key, when I styled this coat, Macy's definitely reached out to me and I ended up signing a year contract with them to create content this year whenever this coat came out. So I really did the things. It had probably maybe like 9K likes on this and they reached out to me expeditiously. Like, girl, like, can we work with you? And yes, we can. Yes, we can. I love you all. So I really love this coat. It's from Ducci London. And when I bought it, I knew that it looked very familiar, but I couldn't place my finger on it. But it's basically a nod to this old Celine coat that they have that looks like this with all of like the writing and bold words all over it. It's more like a robe than a coat situation. So it's not like super warm, but it's very, very interesting. And I really like enjoy and love this coat. Like when you just want to throw it on over something. I think overall all of my coats are like that for the wintertime because like who is really, unless you're going out somewhere, you're not really trying to like dress up under your coat. So the coat is always a statement and the coat is always the conversation. Like I might have on a whole long john set underneath this coat, but I'm not taking it off. Like I'm just going to run errands or I'm going to the event and I'm planning on like not showing my outfit. Like this, the coat is just the thing. This coat is from Topshop that I got from Asos some years ago. Love the texture and the vibrant colors on this. Belted waist. I love a belted waist always. And this is like long down to the feet almost. Like it comes up to the ankle. But I love this coat. It is so good. Tons of compliments anytime that I wear her. This one is vintage and I kind of was like feeling for like a mohair situation without like spending mohair money. I think I got this from Depop some years ago. But I just love like the shagginess. It's giving like grunge, but yet chic and sleek. Like the length makes all of the difference. The length makes it like a duster situation, so it's elevated even though like it's giving very much like grungy and just I don't care. So I really love this piece because it satisfied the need to have like a mohair situation without paying the mohair monies. Oh, y'all, this is so good. Such a structured piece. This is vintage. I got this maybe in like 2018. I think I got this from Etsy or Depop. And this is just so freaking good. Like, cream just does something to me. Like, every time. Long length. It's just so fire. It's giving oomph. It's giving girl about town. It's giving polished. It's giving the coat is everything. Like, I love a structure. Like, I'd be like in a loosey-goosey situation, tie waist, but nothing can be a structured, nice overcoat. Oh, I could wear this with what I got on. This is a vintage piece. At one point, I was really into like the brocade looks and like very like textured textile pieces. I always wanted to change out these buttons because it gives hideous. So I only wore this like twice. And I do need to change out these buttons now that I see it. But I love like this little fringe detail that it has on the arms as well as on the bottom. It is so cute. It gives like your grandmama curtains, but not. Like, it's just good. But it's green and then it's like this goldish. So it's everything for me. And I love the collar. I don't really go for like the Mandarin style collars much. But this was so good. And it has like shoulder pads as well. Puffer. Y'all remember River Island? Like, it's a thing still, but they don't be having like the goods anymore. I got this some years ago, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. Long line puffer to the ground. To the ground is my sitch. Most of my coats are like really long. Like, I just love to be in like a cocoon. But like, you see how what I was talking about with the Norma one, the Norma Kamali, like it's made out of material. It's not this nylon that the nylon is just so unserious. Like, you just walk in swishing. It's like, girl, you here casual, you're not on duty, you're not going nowhere special. But I really just love this. I love the words all over it. This navy with like the taupe, it just makes it that you can just wear this with literally anything. So really, really love this. And it's double breasted as a puffer, so it's giving puffer, but we sophisticated a little bit. Another one, puffer. This is making me sad because a lot of these stores aren't around, or they just aren't as good anymore. Y'all remember Misguided? It was like an overseas brand, but they used to have like really affordable, cute stuff like before Pretty Little Thing. But I got this from there, and like, look how long it is. It's giving like your grandmom's puffer. You know, everybody's grandmom had the puffer that was long to the ground like this. And I just love it because it's like this greenish tealish color. And then it's plaid. Like, I love a plaid. I love a print. Like, I'm a sucker for a print, but I love this coat. I'm back with some more vintage. We love this. She is so gorgeous. I love the fur mixed with the leather. Like, it's just so pretty. I don't wear her enough, but like, just look at these pelts. Like, they're just so super good and fire. I'm trying to hold it up as high as I can. But just look, so beautiful. It gives like that A-line like dress. It's like definitely a dress coat, but like dressing it down is fire too with some like denim. But she is just gorgeous. I don't wear her enough though, so she might be in a closet sale soon. This is a vintage fur. I think I got her from L Train Vintage. Super long. You know, that's my MO. Brown. I love the pelt on her. She has like some blonde, but then like a dark brown, and then I just love the mix. And then true to vintage form, we got Lauren in here. Like, Lauren was styling and profiling, child. I be loving the vintage furs. I think I might have paid like $200 for this from L Train, and that is a super steal. Y'all remember when baby blue used to be the color back in high school? Couldn't tell nobody nothing. Baby blue, powder blue. This is a Calvin Klein coat. I got this some years ago, and the funniest story was that I was in the mall in Long Island. I think Roosevelt Fields Mall, and this lady was in the department store. I think it might have been Bloomingdale's, and she had this on, and she was really busy like talking to the salesperson, so I didn't want to interrupt her, but I absolutely loved her coat. And normally some coats they'll have like the brand name on here. I took mine off, but it said Calvin Klein on here, so then I didn't even have to bother her and be like, hey miss, where's your coat from? Like, I just literally Googled it and it popped up, and I found it on eBay, and I think I got this for like $90 or something like this. But it is such a well-made coat, belted waist, long to the ground. Like, I absolutely love. It's like a beautiful powder blue, and then we got some maroon stripes in here. Plaid. Whew. So good. This is like one of my favorite coats because it's like a flight jacket like that we used to wear back in the days that had the orange on the inside. It's like a flight jacket, but they grew up. Like we glowed up and we grew up, and now we a flight jacket coat. Like I absolutely love this piece. I got this from Asos some years ago, and I feel like it might have been like $100, and I think it is well worth so much more than this. It is just such a glorious, gorgeous, like understated piece. Like it's like very simple yet significant. Like you put this on and like you got on the pieces, you got on a nice coat, and you don't got to do too much. Pair it with some red or like some orange or some pink. Pretty, so pretty. We love it. Look at the details on the sleeve. I got this coat from the Nastiest of Gals some years ago, and she is a stunner. Like, just the vividness of this coat. Like, I feel like you gotta have a certain amount of confidence to have a coat that's this crazy. It screams circus clownish. Like, it's just really, really, really a lot. But I love this coat. Like, it's resembling, like, you know, like the boiled wool feel. And she is just a beauty. This piece is from Dej, and it's more like a duster than a coat. Like it's not too thick, but it's good for like the fall weather, and it has a belt around the waist. I love it because it's very reminiscent of like your grandmom's like knitted blanket throws that she would have on the couch. But it's so special because it's reversible. You can wear it on this white side with the purple and maroon. So, you know, cosplay wear, we can wear it on either side with different outfits. I just love that so much about this because that's rare to have like a reversible coat. Like you see reversible things, but a reversible coat, like, okay, you got my attention now. Y'all, I absolutely died to death for this coat. Love it. Again, it's like another like robe situation, but it's like super long. It has a belt. It's belted on the waist. This is the belt. And then I love these little tassels. And this name is going to take me out in a chokehold. I think it's Ader Error, but it's like another region. I feel like it might be like a French brand, I think, because when I went to Paris a few years ago, I was looking for the store, but it was just very far away from where I was. But really love this. Love the stripes. It's so fun. It's like a candy type of situation that it reminds me of. Whew, y'all. This coat, I think, is my first coat that started my real obsession. Like, this was the first coat that I ever spent like over $300 for. This started like the maniac in me. And this is Mira Makati, and it's basically like a scarf coat. It has the tassels on the bottom, multicolor color block sleeves. Just love this coat. It's so vibrant, and I keep it because this is like my first baby, but I haven't worn her in a very good while. But the details on her are insanity. Like, just love, love, love her. This coat, y'all, Karen Millen. I love Karen Millen. Like, she is such a sleeper hit website. She be having all of the great coats. Two-tone, pink and orange, or pink and like a punchy red. Love this. The structure is on 100,000 trillion. It gives you that great shape. This is definitely a overcoat that you want to wear when you're going out somewhere. But I mean, don't save it for that. But I usually wear it when I'm going out somewhere, or if I just look like a bomb underneath and want a good pick me up. But it's a very long coat. I think it comes down to like the ankle, but it's so good. The structure is always going to take your outfit up a notch because the tailoring just makes you look so sophisticated and important. I love this checked coat. It's from a brand called Beatrice. It's an Italian brand. I found this coat some years ago when I went into Beacon's Closet. I went in there to sell some stuff, and while I was waiting for them to tally up the stuff I was selling, I was browsing and I found this, and it's just so gorgeous. The structure is crazy. The weight on this is amazing, and I feel like I probably paid like $50 for this coat. And it's just such a good coat. And the theme with me, as you're seeing, it's either structured or it's belted. Like, I love like a belted, easy coat. And this is just superb. Like, the print on it alone, like, sells. This coat, y'all, colorful crazy from the Nastiest of Gals. This coat is super, super long. Like, I need to get this tailored. Like, it's dragging the floor. But I love a coat like that engulfs you. That's like a cocoon. But, like, I love the texture on it. Like, this is just so fun. And then the colors, like, they just don't go together, but go together so well. It's just so weird to me. But, like, all black definitely with this under, or gray and some black footwear. Like, you just want the coat to be the star with this. but I think it's really well made. Like, Nasty Gal be doing some things every now and then. Here we go. When we talking favorites again, this gotta be another one of my favorites. This faux leather structured piece by Hanifa, girl. Like, it is your villain era coat. This is you coming in to boss everybody around. The structure on the shoulders. The length is crazy. Hold on. I gotta show y'all this bottom. This bottom is like asymmetric. Like, this coat details just go crazy. Like, it is all of the things. Like, fantabulous. So delicious, and I don't need to like talk too much more about it. Like, the details, it just goes insanity. Like, wait, this coat is a favorite from Tommy. I love the plaid on it. The plaid is just so different. It's so different from any other kinds of plaids. This is a more structured piece. I love a double breast. Like, a double breast is going to win me over every time. And also, the trick with a double breasted coat is that if they don't have your size, you can always usually size down, because you can move buttons over if you need a little bit more room on a double breasted stitch because it's overlapping. But I really love this Tommy coat. Like, I feel like Tommy hasn't done anything this well in a very, very long time. This coat screams art class couture, honey. This is an Anderson Bell piece, and I just love all of the components that this coat has. It has like very fun buttons. It has this tweed fabric here, and then it spills into this nice plaid, funky, punchy color down at the bottom, tweed upper. And then we have the structure. Like, it is just so fun. It definitely gives like art class, like, or fashion sewing class. Like, I wanted to be a rebel and create this myself. So I really love it. And then we have the unfinishedness here. You know how I feel about that. This coat I've been holding on to forever. I got this on like my second trip ever to London, like as a big girl, where you could like purchase things and really splurge. And I got this from this place called Reserve. I think it's still around, but I think it's only in London. But we went shopping at, Piccadilly Circus in London, and I stumbled upon this coat, and I was just like, absolutely, I need this. Like, give me 1,700 of them. Like, this coat is just so gorgeous, and it's like a cocoon. Like, it's really big and oversized. Like, even for that time, like, I feel like definitely like Europe and London, they be on it, because I feel like I probably went to London and bought this in like 2015 or something like that. Like, we wasn't doing like the oversized coats and cocoon coats then, but this coat is just fantabulous. Like, pink and green, whew, houndstooth, tweed, fire. So this is one of my newer coats. It's from Simkai, and I absolutely love this. Like, this coat is so heavy, and it's long to the ground. This tweed is spectacular. This leather, it is a faux leather, but it's like a basketball pebbled leather type of situation. This coat is a statement. Like, men and women stop me in the street anytime I wear this coat. This coat is just so super duper good. Love this detailing in the back. Like, definitely money well spent. It was on sale, but definitely was worth every penny, every single doll hair. So I think this coat might be my absolute favorite. Like, I'm gonna call it. This is my absolute favorite coat. This is from Ader Error, and they are a Korean brand, and I just love how funky they are. Like, it looks like anytime I wear this, somebody want to pull this off of me. Like, you have something on your coat? Like, girl, please unhand me. You do not know me. I'm from the streets. But this coat is so good. Long length, trench, color block, like very sleek, very edgy. I just love. And when it first came out, I want to say it was like $200, but I ended up like waiting around, and I caught it on eBay for like $300. And the lady lived in Williamsburg, and she was like, do you want to, like, are you in NYC? You want to come pick it up? Absolutely. Say less. I went and got right on that good old L train and went and met her at her residence to pick up this damn coat. I was so excited. My eyes was like 50 cents when I opened up the bag and saw it. I'm like, nah, it is so good even in person. Like, online, it blew me away. But in person, it's even better. Like, y'all, please, please unhand me. Now, this coat from the Nastiest of Gals, sleeper hit. A few of the ladies that I follow on Instagram had this coat when it came out, and it's just so good. It's like an olive pea soup color, and on when you wear it, like it really is just everything because of the texture and the patent leather. Like it's really just a showstopper. And I probably paid like $60 for this trench, but it definitely was well worth it. Like the way people receive me when I wear this coat, like, oh my God, where'd you get your coat from? I love your coat. So you don't always have to spend like $1 trillion to look fabulous. I absolutely love a shearling. I got this from the Arrivals. They were having like a big sale one year, and I think Urban Outfitters had even carried this, and I think I ended up getting it for like $500, and it's initially I think like $1,200, and I just love this. Like it's real leather with the shearling fur stitch, and it's green, so it gives like a updated edgy take on like a classic shearling, and it is just so pretty. I feel like I gotta go through this at like an auto auction at this point because I feel like I'm never gonna finish. Like, let me get a pink coat, let me get a brown coat, let me get a yellow coat. 100, 200. But I got this from Asos, and again, I was in my brocade, like very textured era, and this coat is just so beautiful. It really gives like, you know, like maybe an old lady's couch that had the plastic over it. Like that's the feel and vibe that it's giving. But it's just such a beautiful piece. This is another like Aztec-y situation that I thrifted. Long, like so pretty. And I love this because usually they come in dark colors. So I was so shocked when I found this. I think I got this on Depop. I still got the cleanest tag on here, child. Been wearing it like it was no problem. But this is so gorgeous. The fact that you can just wear it with so many things, even though it's like a bright pop of pink and blue. Love her. Could definitely wear her with my new collab bag, y'all. Fire. I got this baby a few years ago from the Freest of Peoples. Love this shaggy but plaid fur long situation. She is a beauty. She is gorgeous. Like just to wear with like gold gray or black statement coat for sure. I got this baby from CNYC. I love this quilted situation. I think I got this about 2 years ago, and I wore it on a little skiing situation, and she was just fire. I love the quilted. It gives very much my grandmom's blanket that I decided to upcycle, and we love it here. Black and white. Black and white is always my zhizh. Staple, cinched waist. We love it here. I'm almost embarrassed that I got this many coats. I believe I got this from a vintage seller called, her shop is called Nor Ohio Vintage. And I feel like I've been following her ever since like her eBay days. And she's always just been like so put together. I love the way she takes like her vintage photos. But this is a real fur. And the pelt is just, man, like breathtaking. So gorgeous. So clean. And I keep her clean though. So good. I think you should have a long version and a short version of a fur. So this is my short version, and the brown one that I showed earlier, of course, is the long version. Kermit D Frog. This is Kermit D Frog, y'all. This coat was definitely an impulse. This is the Frankie Shop coat, and this was like all of the rage some years ago, and I probably only wore it like 3 times. But like it's really great quality, and I love the color. Like I love how shocking the green is, and of course the long length. And I'm gonna get some more wear out of it this year because I can't just be wasting my money. But I really love it. Like I don't want to sell it, but I don't wear it enough. It's like supremely oversized, and I love that because you can literally wear anything. You can layer a lot under once it's oversized. So I'm gonna give this some rounds this year and see what's up. Stella Nova, Bossa Nova. This is a European brand coat, and I saw this on Instagram of a girl wearing it, and I just had to have it some years ago. But I love the color block quilted. I love quilted anything. If you've been following me on Instagram, you know that I love quilted like this sweatshirt is quilted. Like give me a quilted everything. So I really love this coat. It's really oversized. It goes well if you want to wear like a big headpiece or a nice hat with it and a nice chunky turtleneck. This coat is just like all of the rage. This coat is a newer coat, but she is literally everything. I have been wearing her every chance that I can get. This collar and the sleeves is just all the statement that you need. Like just wearing jeans and a nice turtleneck. Like you don't got to do too much with this because it's just like the presentation is everything. Super long. And my tip for this piece, because I had posted the link for this before it sold out. And one of my followers, like she's a petite, shorter girl. And she was like, I really want this, but I'm going to be drowning in it. When you see the bottom is like this, like unfinished, you can just cut it. You don't have to go to a tailor or nothing. Just measure how long you want it to be and cut it off yourself. Like, there's no hems here, nothing. Like, you can just cut this. If you need to cut 2 or 3 inches, you can cut it off yourself. I'm tired, y'all. We winding down though. This is another Aztec piece. And for me, like, again, they usually come in like these browns or like these reds and like these really dark colors. So when I found this, I just had to have it because it has the neons and the really vivid colors in these. And I'm a color girl, of course. So the gray is always up my alley. And then the fact that they just had all of these pop of colors in it, it's just like, I'm like really interested. Like, I really, really love this coat and how it looks and how it falls and how it fits. Like, it is definitely a good buy. I thrifted this some years ago. Well worth the thriftage. All right, this little leopard stitch, this little leopard stitch, a leopard faux fur. I think I might sell her, honestly. Like, she's a great fit. Like, it's a little A-line cut, so, you know, it like flares out a little bit more on the bottom. But I literally probably only wore her once. But I love to have like a print coat in my closet. And I think, other than the cow trucker like jacket that I have from Mango, I think this is the only one. So I've been holding on to her because I just love leopard. Like, I love leopard and I love mixing like animal prints together. So I've been keeping her for that reason. But I'm gonna really challenge myself that if I don't wear her this year, then she's gonna be in the next closet sale. Oh my God. Coat Avalanche. Coat Avalanche. Oh my God. I knew it was a matter of time, but when that was gonna happen. Absolutely love, love, love this coat. This one is from Misguided. Again, they don't really like sell anything like this that's so good anymore. It's this vinyl patent leather blue, electric blue statement situation. And she is just so gorgeous. And she has the bottom lining on it as well. Like, just such a great coat piece. In love. So I'm noticing a theme while I do this. I don't have many red coats. I don't think like red looks really good on me. I feel like it kind of washes me out. But this is from Free People. I love this. It's like a varsity style, but like duster. Very super, super long. Love the details on the back. I went to Morocco some years ago, and this is really giving like the Marrakesh textile vibes that I was seeing in a lot of the shops that I went to while I was out there. I love that this is like an open coat situation. Like, it doesn't have any buttons. So it's really telling you, like, this is not a winter coat, sis. This is a real calm fall, spring situation. And I just absolutely love this coat. Like, Free People be doing the things. We go together real big. Another theme I'm seeing is that I love a Yeti spaghetti. I love a Chewbacca type fluffy duffy style situation. I got this from Zara maybe like 2 years ago or a year ago. I feel like it was super affordable for how good it is. It was like, I think like $140 or something like that. This coat is just so good. It's just not like the warmest coat. Like, can you imagine? Like, that is this big, but it's just not like super warm. So this coat is actually really special. It definitely wasn't on my radar. It has this little roadmap situation. It's from a brand called Soskin Studios. And my homegirl that I went to Fashion Industries high school with, Dilcia, Dill Pickle, she had hit me up like Meeks. They used to call me Meeks back in high school. That was like my little nickname. But she was like, Meeks, like, I love this coat. Like, it's so you. Like, I bought it. It's on super sale. I feel like it might have been like $90 and it was retailing for like $500. So I snagged it expeditiously. And I love a friend that like knows your vibe. Like, I was mad excited. Like, girl, you really know me. You really know us. And this coat is just so fire. Like, very cozy, very bomber, but shearling. And it's just so fun. A texture, textile, stitch. All right, now. I know I said I wasn't embarrassed about these coats, but I'm embarrassed about this because the tag is on here. And this was like a viral moment. Daria on Instagram had posted this coat from Kohl's like some years ago, maybe like 4 years ago. And I never ever wore this coat, but I felt like I needed to keep it because it is just such a tennis ball situation. And I love a neon, like a neon and a Volt color, like highlighter and me, we go together like super, super bad. So I always wanted to keep this coat, but I never wore it. And it's like, I don't want to get rid of it because it just looks so good. But girl, we never wore her. So this boot thing, I might have saw this on my work vlog on my last video that I wore this into the office. I got this from Asos. It's a pretty long, warm, nice coat. I love this contrast of the plaid with the ox blood and the yellow along with this tan. Like, it just plays so well together. And then of course there's a texture story here. It's just such a good coat. Like, Asos be having a lot of good, nice, sturdy things for the reasonable prices. This coat is easily one of my faves, like easily. It's from a brand called Rave, and they do like a lot of chopped and screwed like coats, like taking different blankets and different textiles and putting them together to make pieces. And when I tell you I love this coat for that reason, because I love a plaid and then I love like a constructed something. Like, it's just so special because like none of the coats are like the same. Like, if you go on their website, they'll have this type of coat, but it'll be all different patterns. So it's just like, yeah, you got this, but mine and yours won't be the same. And I love that. I love individuality. And this brand is really like knocking that out the park. Theme alert. Okay, I'm getting triggered. Another Yeti. Another Yeti spaghetti, another Chewbacca special. But I love these. I just love them. Like, it's like a fleece, little fluffy little lamb. And they're just so cute, little sheepy. It has a belt that you can cinch the waist, but as you can see, I never use that. And I just love these type of coats. Like, I have a short one, needed a long one. That's the unspoken rule. Like, if you have something that you really, really love, you get a short version and a long version, and you just version back and forth like ping pong. All right, now with the embarrassment, this is another one, neon tennis ball situation, but this one actually has like a lot of like textile details, a lot of brocade finishing. It's just so good, but we never wore her. But really fire. Like, the way that she fits is flattering, like all of the things, but we just never got around to wearing her, and I probably had it for like a year at this point. I'm noticing that my real issue is that I have my favorites and I just be wearing those back to back to back and not stepping out on the other stuff that's equally good or sometimes even better than the favorites, but I'm just being a creature of habit. So I'm challenging myself this year, don't worry. But I got this coat from Dolls Kill. It's like a golf shop, but they be having like really cute things. It's like a belted puffer situation, but it has like this treatment on it that makes it like really grungy looking. It's giving we were working in the MTA tunnels, we in the mines doing a little work, and we got a little dirty. It's giving that. Have you ever seen the movie The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo? It really reminds me of her, the main character in that movie, because she was very like goth and grungy and just very edgy, and that's what this coat gives. Of course, texture, of course, quilted. We stand. I think I got this from Bloomingdale's. The brand is English Factory, and I just love this because it is a mended plaid situation. We got all different plaids here. We got a pink, we got a cobalt blue, an emerald green, and then we have like the orange and pinks here. And it's a long coat, of course. I really love this, and it's super warm, and it's actually like a very structured fitting coat. Super cute. Another thing that I'm realizing that I really like is like handcrafted wool coats made out of like blankets and other stuff. So I had got this lovely jacket from Etsy some years ago, and this came from overseas. I think it came from like Germany. I love this back, how it's like a totally different situation. It's like the Aztec print happening back here. But overall, like, just beautiful, well-made situation. I love the details of the rose gold buttons. It's just so thoughtful. A lot of love and creativity and care went into this. And this is a piece that I'm happy to have. Very different. More plaid, baby. We gotta pack it up. But I don't have a toggle coat. Like, this is a vintage Woolridge toggle coat. And I love these types of coats. It gives like Paddington Bear. It gives like vintage polo vibes. It's a long coat that comes down to the floor. It's more of a men's style, like hunting, like cabin fever season jacket. It's wool. It's beautiful. I love the big plaiding on this. And of course, it's green. Prior to this video, I didn't think I had no puffers, but we lied. This is a Brandon Blackwood jacket, and I am obsessed. It's giving like snorkel back in high school days. I love this ribbing on the sleeves. We got like the high up pockets so you can put your hands in up high. Nice big hood. Just love this cinch waist overall, and this jacket is just super fire. I usually wear this like for errands, and I wear it anytime I go to the gym because it be freezing, and this jacket is just so warm. Like, unusually warm, like I would never think because it's so short. But Brandon Blackwood did his big one with this. Like, I absolutely love this coat, and it's all black, so that's saying something. Got this Soups Cutie puffer from Entire Studios. super cropped. It's like a taupe beige situation. I love the shirring on the sleeve deeps. And it's very like a muted like watercolor fabrication that's happening here. Definitely love like the puffer outline details that it has here. And I love how it has this shawl collar. Like, you know how like most puffers, they have like the high up collar, or they'll have like a very big hood. So this really gives like a nod to like a dinner jacket or like a nice overcoat jacket, but made into a puffer style. It is just so fun, and I absolutely love that I caught this on sale. It is the coat of our high school dreams, when you want to go outside with a coat and be cute, and your mom be like, you need more coat, like your booty shouldn't be out. Like, this is that coat. Like, it's really giving like my teenage fantasies. My high school girl is feeding my inner high school girl. Like, I love this coat for that reason. Okay, y'all, winding down. I thought I was never gonna see the end of the pile. I'm just looking at the bed like we never gonna be done. Like, bottomless pit. Love this. Karen Britchick had posted this coat last season, and I do not own a navy coat or like a navy nice like overcoat. As you can see, all of my jackets are like very ostentatious and just very loud. So I love this understated pinstripe. It's so sophisticated and so good. And then it has the shawl that you can take off and put on. And once you wrap that shawl around your neck, child, it's giving bougie. It's giving the black Aunt Viv, okay? Like, nobody can tell you nothing. But she had posted this. She got it from Cause. She was visiting in NYC and saw somebody in the street with it. And she was like, hey, where'd you get it? And they told her. And she went to the store and they had one in the back for her. And it's crazy that when I saw her story, I had looked online. Of course, it was all sold out. But one day I was in the World Trade Center mall, like just killing time. And they had a cost in there at the time. And I went in there and I was just like, just curious. Do you have this coat? And I pulled up the screenshot because I'm the screenshot gods. I pulled up the screenshot of her and was like, do you have this coat? And the guy was like, I don't know. I feel like we might have one downstairs. So he went downstairs and he brought it out, and man, he had it. I tried it on. I checked out expeditiously. Like, you would have thought liar, liar, pants on fire. Like, the way I ran to the register, like, no questions asked. Like, please just give me this. Add this to my cart. Let me take it home. I hadn't been that happy and geek for a purchase in a long time. So this coat is just, it just screams. It just gives. It's like, what are you saying? What are we even talking about? Like, talk to my coat rap. Y'all, this piece is so special, and I almost forgot about it. This is a Banana Republic Peter Doe collab coat. And when I say this is my Game of Thrones coat, this is really giving like Big Jon Snow. You could take this off and put it on another coat, so cost per wear. We love that. And then underneath, it has like this vest that you can take out and wear the vest alone. And it is just such a beautiful, oversized, chic, like Parker style coat. She gives everything. I absolutely love this coat. I actually went into Banana Republic like just browsing, and they happened to have this, and they had this other chocolate like velveteen trench coat that I absolutely love, but I left that in the Bronx, so I'm gonna just put a picture here so you can see it. But that's definitely like one of my top favorite coats, and we love this coat, of course, because it's a convertible. It's giving drop top coat. Okay, we did it. This is the last one. I'm fake sad that this is the last one. It's the end of the video, y'all. Y'all sad? Y'all sad with me? But this is a Y Project coat. This is my absolute favorite coat. Like, this is like a capsule that I have in my wardrobe. And at first, when it first went on sale, I was just like, I still don't think I really want to splurge on it. But I'm so happy that I did, because if you don't know, like, Y Project is about to not be a thing. So anybody like reselling their stuff, the prices are probably going to skyrocket. It's probably going to be more money than it initially was, which is insane. But absolutely love this coat. Like, this coat is going to keep you honest. It's going to keep you in the gym because it has this hourglass waist stitch. It's giving body. It's giving you need to be in the gym to fit me, because the waist is giving snatched. Love this whiskering with the denim. It's unfinished. It's just such a fantabulous coat. And then it's long down to the ground. And I'm absolutely obsessed with the strong padded shoulders. And then this herringbone. And she is a heavy, hefty coat. Like, she heavy. She thick. It's giving real thick. It's giving thicker than a snicker. She is definitely my favorite coat right now. And I'll be burning up the Stairmaster, just making sure that I can always fit her. Like, no lie. Like, every other week I come and try her on and just make sure that I can button her up because, girl, like, I need to always be able to fit you. You are gorgeous and luxurious. So that's say no more coats. Like, we finally made it through all of the coats. Like, I never thought that we would finish. Like, the pile was looking like the never ending story. Like, never gonna be done. But I love y'all to death for sticking through it with me. I obviously didn't show some of my coats that I unboxed on here in previous videos, like that Reigns coat and the Akira coat and also the Free People coat. For those who missed it, I will put a picture up here somewhere so y'all can see them, or you can just go back to my previous unboxing videos and look at them. I hope y'all really enjoyed seeing my entire coat collection because I've never done that before. Like, I never show everybody all of my goodies. Like, y'all all up in my goodie bag. Like, but I'm super curious to know what y'all favorites are and what you think I should keep and what you think that I should donate or sell. Because while I was recording this video, I realized for myself, like, which things that I need to just let go and sell. So it's going to be a few closet sales coming soon on my Instagram story. So if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you do, because I will be announcing some closet sales in the next few weeks. And you don't want to gag. Like, you don't want to gag and hurl and die to death because you missed out on some good coats on a closet sale. So make sure you lock in with me on the Instagrams. But again, I appreciate y'all for sticking around for my shenanigans because I'm like really nuts, like clinically insane. Like, the only coat that I need to be wearing is the Insane Asylum coat, like the straight jacket. Like, that's the only coat that I need to be wearing because all of these coats, like, girl, you are crazy town. You are crazy house. You are nuts. But I don't want help. Like, I don't want help. Like, I don't want it. It's really and truly severely giving founder, president, CEO, and secretary of Hoarder Incorporated. Like, your girl is sick, like nuts. But I love y'all for bearing with me, and I love y'all for tuning in and watching. But any hoodles, I appreciate y'all for coming along for the ride. I'll see y'all back here next Sunday. Love y'all. Mean it. Bye.